Only on 2 tonight, a franchise owner at a popular Mexican food chain is being accused of not paying his employees, writing them bounce checks, and abruptly shutting down 2 of his restaurants, all without notice. The restaurants we're talking about are 2 El Tiempo cantinas in the Woodlands. We want to emphasize they are not owned by Lorenzo's Restaurant Group, which owns the brand, but rather a man by the name of Rigo Luna. We also want to emphasize that man has not been charged with any crime in connection to this situation. Our Devin Clark spoke with some former employees who are upset.
Working for the restaurant, I enjoyed it. I liked it. The clientele was good. It was not until we had to get paid.
These former Woodlands El Tiempo Cantina restaurant employees asked not to be identified out of fears of what they said were threats from franchise owner Rigoberto Luna.
Yeah, after the hurricane, he just decided, I guess, not to open up anymore, and we didn't get a notice.
Among their accusations, Luna withheld wages as well as credit card and debit card tips from dozens of employees from this location on Woodlands Parkway and another El Tiempo Cantina restaurant that business records show Luna owned on Six Pines Drive.
The checks would bounce.
Both locations had notices on their doors saying the landlord had altered the locks because the tenant was delinquent on rent.
I just don't understand what happened to the money.
One employee provided what she says is a sales report showing the Woodlands Parkway location alone grossed more than $785,000 between this past January and June.
Money always came to this business, and I know how much because I had the proofs.
Here's a picture of one of several bounced checks former employees say Luna issued, which lists another company as the account holder. Other employees say they were finally given checks after being forced to sign a waiver, saying they wouldn't seek further action or compensation. But some learned through a notice from the bank the checks were not cashable.
It was well over $1,000.
That last employee you heard from says she was finally able to cash her check for over $1,000, but still wants to put this story out there to warn others about Luna, who we do want to emphasize has not been charged with any crimes in connection to this situation at this time. But we also want to mention that it seems his former employees aren't the only ones owed. According to this notice on this door, there's a company that wants its dishwasher back. We reached out to Luna several times over the past few weeks, but so far have not been able to reach him at all. Reporting in the Woodlands, Devin Clark, KPRC 2 News.